My name is Binaya Dhakal, and this is my lovely wife, Dr. Sarita Dhakal. Awesome. Right. And I love my family so much. You know what? For pushing me, encouraging me all the time, every time. You know, I've got my beautiful family here, my dad, my mom, you know, my sister Binaya, Kevin, my Vinazu brother-in-law, niece, nephew, and myself, of course. You know, these are my family, right? Hey, you know what? You can't choose your family, right? But I'm so blessed to have this family. Now I have my new family here. Where's my team around here? Come on, guys. You guys are my new family, right? I'm so happy to be part of this family, guys. Right? You see me here today with a lot of energy, right? And confidence. Hey, you know what? I wasn't like that before, you know? But I had always a dream, you know? And you have a desire. You have a discipline and what? Dedication. You know, it's all about D's, right? My last name is Dhakal, comes with D as well, by the way. Right? So yes, you know what? Let me give a little bit story of myself, all right? So because somebody's fired up there right now. That little one there fired up right now. All right, guys, so listen. Hey, I came to this country about 23 plus years ago. You know, chasing a dream. Used to be a banker back home. Just came here to finish my MBA. You know what? They gave me 6 months of visa only. 6 months, that's it. Right? But here, I've been here for what, 24, 25 plus years now? Right? Yeah, I'm here. Because I'm in this land, and I don't want to take it for granted. Went to school, like all we did, because I had a student visa. I couldn't do anything else, right? So went to school, and what? Tried to get some degree in MBA so I can become a banker. That's it. Found out, realized that, you know what? Just getting $50,000, $60,000 salary a year, I don't know about my family dream, but it's not going to fulfill my dream. You know, with the mortgage and every day, I was looking for something. And my brother-in-law, Kevin, he told me, Binay, nobody in our family did a business. How about you start it? He's an engineer. My sister was also an engineer. You know, they were on corporate level. But they told me, guess what, guys? I'm not an IQ guy. I'm not like the really intellect guy in the family. You know, I was the one, you know what? Oh, your cousin got, you know what, the A+ in everything. Your sister got A+ in everything. What about you, Binay? That's it. You know, hardly. And I didn't know that was a blessing for me though. Right? Because if I get A+ in every classes, maybe I would start working under somebody else. Maybe I would be selling my time and somebody else would buy my time and I would be still working for them. But since I didn't have no choice, I was not that intellect guy, guess what? I chose a path of what? Business owner. Then I created these businesses. Right? The frozen yogurt store I created back in 2012 because I found out that having a business is not only having a business versus, you know what? Franchise owner, getting a royalty is two different things. So I said, you know what? Rather than paying $300,000 to somebody to run their franchise and pay them royalty every month, I'd rather open my own franchise. And I did that. I opened that frozen yogurt store. But guess what? It's not a brand name. Rainbow Cash went over that like yesterday. Because it's not a brand. What happened? I had to work so hard to advertise everything. Everything. You know, you go to a grocery store and there's a one slip, behind the slip, there's some sort of coupon. It was me. Nobody really looked at it, right? But I spent money on that. So much of money, you know? And then what? Yeah, it ran okay for about 1.5 years. But you know what? Since it's not a brand, you know what? I had to let it go. It cost me $300,000+. I invested that was the money there. I was already in the gas station business before that. You know, some of the stations are Marathon, BP, Chevron, right? Gulf, about 11 gas stations at one point. I thought I made it. All right, my brother-in-law, my sister, I made it. You wanted me to do a business, correct? But I didn't realize that I have to be there all the time to run the store. From one store to another store, to another store, to another store. And there's no liquid money at all. Everything is invested, everywhere. And that time, Binu told me, my sister, who knows, give her a big round of applause, by the way. Right? Right here? Right? Yeah. That's what what she told me? Binay, you have a business mindset, right? Why didn't you check out this business that I'm doing? She was fairly new then, right? And I was like, well, I'm in the business, I'm running the stations anyway, you know? These are some Indian Nepali cuisine restaurant running anyway. So I don't know, you know, it's okay. But you know what? I said, she told me one time, all right, you don't listen to me, I know, right? As a sibling, right? Siblings doesn't listen to each other, correct? Right? She told me the same thing. Then she told me to go to Las Vegas. I thought you're gonna have fun there. Guess what? Like Mamta said earlier, I was not really clue a part of what I'm getting into. Seriously. Then, when I went to the event like this one, everybody cheering up, they are rising up, motivating. I thought like, wow, 80% of the crowd are already motivating, just me. I had a hard time to stand up also. I'm like, why these people are standing up for everybody? What are they doing? I have no clue. Like for some of you guys over here have no clue and hard time standing up when everybody stands up and you also stand up, right? I was the same person. Like I said, I had no clue what I was getting into. But slowly and slowly and slowly attending. Kudos to all of you for staying making this far, by the way. Yeah, give yourself a round of applause. Yeah? Few of your friends are in left. I know that. They are left. Mine did too. I'm not worried about them. I just need 20% like me, like you guys, to run a business. You don't need a whole lot of world. You don't need, so forget about those people who are left. Let them be. It's okay. Don't even think about them right now. Listen, one thing, I'm not a motivational speaker, but this business can lift you up in a different way. Because I found out, God has made of us all of us in His own image, correct? We all are equal from our mind level. I'm sorry, soul level. Soul, I see this, mind, okay. Soul level, all are equal. The difference is only mind level. And for that one, you have to choose the right association and environment. That's what I did. That's what this environment is. Never thought I would take a picture with Ed Milet, Kastastan, Raja Daliwal, Johnny, look at these names over there, right? These are the big time heroes. I changed my association because, from the soul level we are equal, but the mind level need to be in the right place. And you guys are in the right place at the right time right now. Don't let this go don't take it for granted, guys. You on this side? Okay? Don't take it for granted, I'm telling you. All right? See, majority of CEO, yeah, you maybe all of you know about the guidelines and things like that. But we talk about what? The mindset. What is the mindset? Mind is what? You had to be in a right environment. The first time, this is me and my wife. Long back. I look more handsome in that picture, don't I? Right? Look at my wife there. Wow. Right? She's hot, isn't she? All right. She's still hot. Right? Where is she at, by the way? Right? She's somewhere over here. This is me. That's what Cass is talking about. Just me and my wife attending so many events, guys. I thought I got this thing. I've been running businesses, so what? But I didn't understand the power of mindset then. It's business versus entrepreneur, two different things. Business owner versus founder, two different things. Completely different thinking, guys. Everything starts from thinking. That's it, right? From that to just me. And in 2016, I came on board. Thank you, my sister, Bill Ariel. Had no clue what I'm getting in, but I couldn't say no to her. I couldn't say no to her, and I went to the event. Guess what happens now? We all talk about what? You pay upfront, full and final. I did that. Every year, every time. Back in those days, there was not like event like this. Once a year, guys, once a year, right? And that was my team after not first, second, third, fourth, but after 6 years. See that number there? 2016, 2022. Think about yourself. Here, somebody said no to you right after the door, you will think like, oh, it's a scam. Right? I was grinding and grinding and grinding and grinding for 6 years. Then finally, I become SMD. Right? Yeah, finally I became SMD. It took me 6 years to become SMD, you know? Then in 2024, I understood the name of the game now. Guess what, guys? Let me tell you one thing. It took me 6 years because the event was just once a year. I slowly started understanding the power of big events like this. I said, I'm not a good IQ guy, I'm not an intellect, but I'm not stupid also. You know what I mean? All I have to do is what? Put my friends and family to this environment and just handful, let's see, all right? Check, just them, and they listen to this, listen from the source. That's it. Yeah. There was a day when me, my wife, Kevin, and my sister, Binu, sitting in the park. Nothing is happening. The cassette and invited everybody. Nobody shows up. Or they do. They just, like sign up today, they die after an hour. And she told me, you know what? Just do one more thing. Go for one more day. That's it. And later on, Ed Milet, wrote a book called One More. Seriously, one more recruit, one more event, one more meeting. Just whenever you have a doubt coming in your heart, in your mind, that like the negative voice, right? One more. That's it. When you see the failure, embrace that as an asset, guys. It's all about the thinking. I'm telling you, nothing different here. One more recruit, one more Tuesday meeting, one more Saturday meeting, one more boot camp, one more event like this, and see what's going to happen to you. Just one more, guys. And I did that one more, and I'm doing it, and this is what I'm doing. One more. 2025 promoted second 100K SMD. Right? So look at it now. One more event. Look at numbers now. Just me and my wife alone in 2016. Look at this here. Right? Again, 2025, third 100K SMD. 2025, fourth 100K SMD. Yeah, journey of CEO. Look at my team. That's not even my whole entire team. Some of them they left like today did. That's why the picture is not there. Right? Yeah, it took me 6 years to become SMD 100Ks. And this guy from Nepal, right? Who thought, you know what? I thought fast. I'm not that smart guy in the family. I'm like a doom in the family. You know what? This guy promoted 500K SMD in one freaking year, guys. Yeah, I did that. Right? I said myself, I'll be the first CEO on the cassette hierarchy, and we did that too. We did that too, guys. So I'm telling you, this is not just by accident, it's all meant to be. You are in this room, it's meant to be, because you've been praying so hard every day for a better life, aren't you? You've been. I know that. I was like that too. And God put you in this environment, now still you are skeptical? You think, is this for me? What my family gonna say? What my kids gonna say? Don't put you away from the equation, God's equation, guys. He knows exactly you're supposed to be here. He prepared to be in this environment. And keep coming to this environment until you hit CEO. Promise yourself you're not gonna miss any event, guys. Never ever do it. Yeah, and then I became MVP in the world, entire wealth builder. Because of this team, Reliance over here. This team, they supported me all the time, encouraged me all the time. I went to thick and thin. I know exactly how it works. I didn't become CEO overnight. It's the 6 years, 7 years overnight to play, like grinding myself. So I know exactly what you guys thinking right now. Because I went through the same, journey, guys. Nothing. Nobody gonna tag me as a CEO. Yeah? No, I didn't have no resume like some of you have. No. So that's how we become MVP. Then these are my outlets. Look at this. You heard this guy named Basu Khanka? Right? The guy Guys, look at it. Didn't we bless his life and family life? He changed his entire career from the bus driving. Now he makes almost $250,000 passive income in this platform. Right? Look at this guy. This girl, let's see, she's been working the federal for past, I don't know how many years. She has a 4 master degree. Yeah, Krishna Parajuli, SMD. Kalpana Bishwa, the girl who could stand talking to in front of nobody. But now she is an SMD 100K. Yunishan Ashwasan, right? Right here, there, sitting here. She has an amazing team right now, right? Look at the pastor, Ravi. You guys heard from him? These are all my SMDs, right? That's called outlets, all right? See, her CEO business is about numbers, right? See, the one thing about business is all about what? It's scalable and measurable. All the businesses I had in my life wasn't that scalable and measurable. It's miserable actually, not measurable, seriously. Because you don't know what's going to happen. This business is very much scalable. It's in your hand. That's it. These are the guidelines. You know what? But I don't want you to stick on the guidelines. Don't even take a picture of the guidelines. That's a WFG guidelines. Do you want $30,000 one time or you want $30,000 every month?
Every month.
Every month?
Yes.
Do you want $30,000 one time or every month? Or $40,000 or $50,000 every month? So don't focus on guidelines. Focus on what? Focus on infrastructure. That's the event. That's it. If you want that money coming to your home and bank account every month, you don't focus on a guideline. Yes, the guideline could make you a millionaire. A guideline could make you $100,000, $200,000, but that's not going to be sustainable. You have to understand power of the big event, guys. These are all things all our trainers went over, right? Anybody say 210, all those things. You guys probably know by now, right? I'm not going to go over that. That's called infrastructure. The bigger the infrastructure, you know what? The better, the more money you're going to make. So focus on infrastructure. Yes, you can take a picture of the infrastructure, not the guidelines though. All right? So I manifest that. Me and my wife, we said, we're going to be the first CEO in a well-builder family, guys. We said that. When we said that, we made it because we became the first CEO of this well-builder family. Dream big, manifest it, guys. I'm telling you, it's not a joke. I did it, as I'm telling you with confidence, because I know exactly how it works. Business is all about the numbers, I know, and all about dreams and manifestation of your dream. Write down those whys that Steve Harvey talking about. Write it down if you haven't written it yet. Get yourself registered to the next event if you're still thinking. Don't think that hard. If there was a concert out here, you wouldn't be thinking, right? You go out there and just enjoy the concert, pay what, $100, $200 for the concert? And here, we're talking about self-improvement and few of us still not registered. I'm not telling you guys because you are here right now, sitting till the last. I know that. But guess what? If you haven't taken out anything from this event, just remember, big event is the name of the game. That's it. That's the reality, right? Say, this guy, Mahesh Patel, he owns 4 different hotels. Right. He is SMD, 3 months. You heard from this, our Jagdish yesterday. He became another SMD. How is that possible? 3 months, 6 months? Yes, it took me 6 years. This guy's 3 months, 6 months. Yeah, because they become coachable to the system. That's it. I told them, he has said that, Raja said that, everybody's saying it. Why are you still thinking? Just be coachable. That's it. These are our upcoming outlets now. Look at this, all the powerful ladies and all. These are going to be my next SMD because they follow the system. They are very coachable to the system. That's it. And that's how you're going to hit what? Your CEO journey, guys. That's my journey. And that's your journey too. You're going to write your own book. Make a history, guys. Right? Don't take this for granted. This is the event gonna change your life, not only your life, but upcoming generations' life. Listen, most of you are our first generation. You have to sacrifice a lot. Don't sleep, don't eat, just work. This the number given by, this environment. This number gonna make you the millionaire, and you're gonna be the first millionaire of your family. Just say that. I'll be the first millionaire of my family. Say it loud. Say it loud, guys.